Hello there guys, it's your boy Magma here. Welcome to the first episode of SoulCraft Season 3. And today here we are joined with the majority of the people of the server who are ready to start the inauguration of Season 3. This season is going to be a bigger season, a better season than both Season 1 and 2 combined. And if you want to join the server now, then just go ahead and click the link in the description below, join our Discord server and apply there for free. So now for the inauguration, we decided that we'll stand in a circle. So since Jack is one block above me, I'll just pillar up one block so that I'm going to give like a speech of how this server is going to work, and he just decided to go ahead of me and I won't let that slide. I'll go one block above him. Apparently, Joe decided that he wanted to go up. Not on my watch. And we've got some mad people over here. So now let's just go down and do the introduction properly. So Jack just came and hit me again, and now I'm at 2.5 hearts, and he came behind us and someone just hit me and I didn't die. Like how I didn't die, I don't know. Now he's also at like 2.5 hearts, and let's try to end our misery by letting him know to hit me once or twice, and he's not hitting me, so I'll end his misery. And this is for all the times he hit me from the tower. And we have ghosts over here casually standing and slicing me down. Well, at least I deserve that. Okay, so enough now. Let's now do the announcement. And now everyone go in your places and stand in a circle. And what is this over here? What is he doing with this shard over here? And burying him alive with all the flowers. And now they got Kuma as well. I'm not going to jump in over there. And someone knocked me in. Now everyone is jumping in and everyone is going to get buried at once. Okay, now let's just get over with it and everyone come in this hole. Okay, now let's just go ahead and say welcome to SoulCraft Season 2. And this chaos doesn't end and everyone are getting massacred. Okay, serious time. So, welcome to SoulCraft SMP Season 3. Today marks the first day of SoulCraft Season 3 and a new chapter in the history of SoulCraft. As you may or may not know, there is a theme for this season. This season will be called Souls Together. What is Souls Together, you may ask? So basically, there will be a 50 block radius from the spawn, and you are recommended to build your starter base in that radius, and this area will be called the spawn village. And what will be outside the spawn village? So from the radius of 50 blocks to 200 blocks, that area will be the shopping district of the server. And now for the main reason why we named it Souls Together is that we introduced teams. Okay, now what is teams? Teams is a group of 2 to 4 people, and they need to base together, they need to share their profits together, and they need to create their farms together. And now because of teams, you don't need to make each and every farm by yourself. You can just share the farms from your teammates if they are okay with it, and all of the teammates can cooperate together and make progress much faster. Now because of teams, the server should be more fun to play in and you should be more efficient at the game. Now without a further ado, let's go ahead and start with the season. Okay, thank God today we completed the introduction. That is finally done, and look at this big mess of chaos that we just built over here. We need to clean that up later. But now let's explore the world out a bit and look for what we can find and who we can team up with. Okay, so we found a wild Jack running over here, and he was the one who keep pushing me from the tower. Let's just go ahead and ask him if he wants to join me or not. And there we go, he said that he's fine with it. And now we are going to be teammates on this season. Jack is a really great builder, like he is the top 3 builder of this entire server, and I'm really happy that we managed to take him as a first teammate of our team. Okay, so we finally found Jack over here. Now we decided that he's going to mine and I'm going to collect the food. So let's go ahead and start up with that. So now that we got this food, we should be able to survive for a while. And Jack went to the mines and got us a few pieces of iron, so that should be of use as well. And let's go ahead and ask him to make a bucket so that we could plant our crops more efficiently with water. And I'm off to the river, and let's just go ahead and pick this water up and put it right next to our plants. And there we go. Now the plants should be well hydrated, and that should be good for now. And now Jack dropped a few iron over here, so let me pick that up. And it's 3 pieces of iron, so it's gonna be enough to make a pickaxe. So let's go ahead and make that, just like that. And now we should be able to mine pretty much everything except anything related to obsidian or something like that. And now since my sword is about to break, I'll just go ahead and craft a new sword. And after that, I'll just go ahead and hunt for a few animals, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, it's day 2 on SoulCraft season 3, and I went offline after the previous session, and it's night and I've been running, and would you look at that, builds are already getting made on SoulCraft season 3 spawn. This is someone's starter base, I don't know exactly whose it is, and that should be Jack's starter base. So the starter bases are within 50 blocks radius from the spawn, and any build outside that should be considered as a shop. So we could just go ahead and sleep over here to skip the time. And apparently I already slept and it's already day over here because of my Wi-Fi. I didn't go into the sleep animation. And look at this guys, a zombie tried to break into Jack's house, and the sun didn't allow it because I was sleeping safe inside the house. Yeah, the sun saved me, in short, from a zombie. Look at what we got. We got Ghost over here. He's mining for some trees and all. And so let's just go ahead and say hi to him. And Ghost was the person who built that white color house made up of calcite. So let's just go ahead and compliment him by saying nice house. And oh wow, he just gave us some iron. Thank you very much. This would be so useful in the early game of Minecraft. Right now we are surviving on stone tools, and he was so kind to give us the early game iron, and this would be super beneficial for us. And also while we were away, I designed our starter base which we are going to build on this season, so it should be done by this episode. Okay, so look at this guys. I found this good looking area right beside the mountain. It's quite near to the portal, so I claim this as my area to build, and I'll send the coordinates on the Discord server of SoulCraft. You can join that as well. And now we own this land. Okay, since Ghost gave us the iron, we should straight up make use of it. So let's just craft a shovel because we need to start building our base over here. So before that, we need to do some terraforming, and when that's done, I'll be right back. And there we go, and the wall seems a bit too flat, so let's just go ahead and texture it a bit, and ta-da! It's now looking beautiful. And that should be a good backdrop for our base. And let me just go ahead and make some iron armor because we are now done using the stone tools. And just like that, we are looking all shiny without any boost, of course. Okay, since we have done that terraforming, we should just go ahead and claim this area. So over here I'll type future Magma starter base, and nobody should come over here. And here are some flowers, and more specifically there's a red color flower. So let's just go ahead and make it into a die and dye our sign, and ta-da! Red sign by Magma, because magmas are red, and the yellow ones goes to the bin. Even though we have claimed our base and done the terraforming around it, we are probably the poorest player right now, so we should just go ahead and do some mining. So there we go. That's all the loot that we have managed to gather in this amount of time. And 25 diamonds doesn't seem to be a lot, but the only thing I could blame is my luck, which is quite terrible. I didn't manage to get much because I died like 100 times, but thanks to Speedy and Matt Jr. we managed to retrieve our stuff back because they gave us some diamond gear, and with that we were able to go back in the cave and get all the stuff back. So thanks Speedy and Matt. Okay, so now we are going to the team Skylantis base, and we are not from that team. We are team Badlands because we are going to base in the Badlands area, so I got that name Badlands. Yeah, I'm smart. Okay, so here we are. This is the trading hall of Team Skylantis, and we have Macho over here. He's right now killing the villagers to get them zombified and reset the trading discount of the villagers. Now I'm gonna pay him just like 5 diamonds for 1 or 2 hours worth of using the trading hall. And instead of doing another time lapse, I recently got a time machine called the editing software or something like that. So I'll use that, and I should see you in 3, 2, 1, and ta-da! The time machine seems to be working great. We got 2 sets of diamond armor completely enchanted. We are looking shinier than the shiniest thing on the shiniest shiny planet of Shine. We are looking clean. But seriously, thanks a lot to the people of Skylantis. We couldn't have done this without them. And one more thing is, yo, what in the world is that? Is that a floating island and a mob farm? Are people really building floating islands and mob farms already? Man, these people are too OP. I can't keep up with them. They inspired me so much so that I already started building my starter base on the spawn circle, and I forgot to hit the record button. Great. Before doing that, I heard our boy Jack has started building a build, and I heard it's big. And I didn't heard it wrong. This build is huge. So apparently this is called the Mob Factory, and he's gonna sell every single mob drop item, and he will let other people sell over here as well. So you can find all the hostile mob drops and the passive mob drops over here, and this is gonna be really beneficial. I feel like I got a really genius business minded first mate for our team. We are gonna get real rich over here. Drug den. Sounds like an interesting place. Let me just go ahead and take a look inside. And seems like they have some white powder stuff. Definitely sugar. Definitely not something else. Am I right, Kuma? So Kuma wants to take a good look at it. He wants to take a very close, deep look. Nothing suspicious at all. And now we leave. Okay, so now since Kuma is all jacked up, let's go ahead and kill the dragon again. Yes, again, because the dragon has been defeated before, not by us, but it was done by the people at Skylantis. So this is the current nether hub of the season. And this is what my auto clicker can do. Links in the description below. And now we go ahead and kill the huge screaming white stuff. And this should be the last screaming white crybaby. And now we are completely prepared to kill the anti-dragon. Now that the anti-dragon is dead, the only logical thing to do is to go to the end cities and get all the elytras and all the shulker boxes. And when we threw the ender pearl in the portal, we got really lucky because when we spawned over there, there was an entire city right in front of us. That was really fun. We got a lot of loot from that, and right now Jack over here, he needs a lot of wood, so I'll just give him for free because he's our teammate. And I feel like today we have done a lot of progress in terms for the first episode of SoulCraft Season 3. And if you want to join the server, then just go ahead and click the Discord link in the description below. And over there you should be able to apply to the server. Also, we are gonna build the starter base in the second episode of SoulCraft Season 3. So for now, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and until then, goodbye!